It was a beautiful start to your Thursday morning in the Mother City, but you can see high-level clouds started to drift in late in the day, helping block out some of that sunshine. Here's the satellite loop across the entire country, and we do have isolated thunderstorms starting to develop across Limpopo, the high fault of Mpumalanga, as well as Gauteng. Some of these storms could be on the strong side overnight, so bear that in mind. But what I want to point out to you is just off of the east coast. Look at this batch of cloud cover that's not quite over land. This is the rainfall that we've been predicting the past day or so within this region. And it's not that far offshore. As a ridge and high settles in across the area, we are still expecting this to eventually drift into Durban and Richards Bay, producing heavy rainfall overnight and perhaps into your Friday as well. In fact, the South African Weather Service has continued with its watch for heavy rainfall along the entire KwaZulu-Natal coast this evening, 50 millimeters or more possible within a 24-hour period. So here's our latest FutureCast. You can see a low pressure system responsible for the rainfall within that region. It will still be heavy across the Richards Bay area for the second half of your Friday. Isolated high-felt thunderstorms and temperatures soaring across the southwestern Cape this Friday, just in time to start off the early weekend. Chances of rain tonight, we've left in up to an 80% probability where you see that shading of purple. We have a 60% chance of thunderstorms from Ladysmith into the high veld of Mpumalanga, as well as central and eastern sections of Limpopo. Just isolated activity into Gauteng and isolated chances of thunder showers overnight from Port Elizabeth into East London. Here's your Metro Vision overnight into Pretoria, 18 degrees. Again, up to a 40% chance of that odd thunderstorm passing through. We have partly to mostly cloudy skies on Friday with a small chance of afternoon and evening thunderstorms, 30 degrees for your maximum temperature. Windstream map across the country, we're predicting a moderate to fresh east to southeasterly wind to develop along the east coast of our country. We're anticipating light and variable winds across the central interior, an east to southeasterly component to the wind along the southern Cape, and a southwester continues along the west coast. Temperatures overnight will be warm to mild across this area, 21 for Cape Town. Compare that to 16 for Johannesburg as well as Bloemfontein, lower 20s near Durban and Richards Bay. I've been speaking of very hot temperatures across the western half. Look at Uppington and Vredendal, both at 40. Sutherland 33, Dar and Kimberley at 34. Temperatures in the upper 20s to near 30 in Gauteng. And again, chances of rain into Richards Bay, only a daytime high of 27. Now we start to dry out into KwaZulu-Natal this Saturday. Still isolated high-felt thunderstorms, a bit more cloud into Cape Town, and maybe a passing shower along the southern Cape. By Sunday, to end off the weekend, a beautiful stretch of weather settles in to Durban.